looking fat as hell today. Look at that. I'm chubby cheeked up and everything. Double cheeked up on a Tuesday. That's what it is. No way, it's Wednesday now because it's midnight. Let me get an angle where I got a jawline. Ugh. I ate 2 donuts today. And nothing else. Oh, no, wait. 2 donuts, 2 Klondike bars. Everything else fat related. All right. My manifestation is within 2 minutes. We'll have enough viewers. Approaching the end of the first minute. I should have brought coffee out here. Once again, at my parents' house and not at the condo. But we will be leaving for the condo tonight after this live. So we will take the party back there and I'll record a video and then begin editing me and SP's day 2 of the vlog. If you haven't been keeping up, we have Life of Lily and Nick _under all on TikTok and Lily and Nick here on YouTube. It's the vlog with me and SP if you'd like to check it out. I should be able to record this and leave this on again as I've been doing. I see actually must be beneficial to leave the lives up because the numbers do go up. So I see people will go back and rewatch them. So I will continue to leave the lives up and I will continue to just ramble during them until people ask questions or comments, and I have my fingers in there the whole time. But my look so greasy. Anyway, I wish I had a stand over here, but we will be returning to the condo today, Mystic family. We will go back to the condo after this live. But it is midnight here in Chicago. Been a long day at work. I've answered, I believe now, finally caught back up with emails again. And what else have we done? Caught up with emails. We have, a success story I got, but I want to put the success story in a video. We had a client who had movement. Another client had a full success story, which I was just informed of that happened in October. But I'll tell her story in a video. It's so cold in Chicago that I will be wearing this. I have no hood on this thing. Hopefully the finger part works for swiping when I see questions and comments and everything coming up. But yeah, I would prefer to tell those in actual videos. Tomorrow's video we could do on beliefs because that was the first requested one. Somebody else asked for more personal stories on certain things, so that will be, well, tomorrow's Wednesday already. That will be Thursday's video then. And then I'm taking suggestions for more videos. We'll do some videos Friday. I'm trying to come on live every night, but I don't know if I will. I have to get up and, oh, you know what, I didn't even go to the gym today. My ass cheeks are still hurting from the gym with SP yesterday. We went and did legs. I haven't done legs in a minute, but worked out with SP yesterday, which is rare that she invited me out to do that. The vlog stuff's going well. She seems to like it. We text all throughout the day and stuff like that. Good morning, sir. Well, good evening to you. It's midnight by me. Oh, no, I guess it's morning. Midnight's part of the morning, so good morning. How are you doing tonight? Everybody tell me one thing you're grateful for today, or one thing that you manifested, or a mini manifestation that you guys have done, or what you're manifesting right now. What I want to know, what's the Mystic family up to? And have you guys checked out the vlog yet? I keep plugging it because honestly, look, we got to go to the manifesting for this. Hey there, Talia, welcome back. We were just chatting before. I have to use manifesting to not necessarily grow this channel. Like, I have a natural assumption that this channel performs well, and it has, and I've gotten to meet all you guys. There's a lot of amazing people on this channel who I do talk to on a regular basis. I have a lot of great clients who've come out of this, and like I mentioned, we've got success stories coming in, and I'm very proud of that. So like, this channel was kind of something that was unexpected, but just naturally felt inclined that it was going to do well. My comedy channel, I made an assumption because I wanted to make this, like I said, I wanted to get the silver play button for this channel and be proud of it. I think that's 1,000 views, maybe, or 1,000 subscribers, maybe 10,000, I don't know. But I was thinking about that as a solid thing. So I'm like, every video goes viral. Well, I throw up a video on, after using that affirmation, and paying for I paid for promotions for me and SP's TikTok page, and so the videos were doing well, but it was like barely the bare minimum. I posted one after using the affirmation for a day or two of all my videos go viral. Boom, that video, which is a ripoff of a video I had on my other channel, because it involves both of us. So I put it on our channel. Boom, it popped off right away. I haven't posted on my Flex Entertainment comedy channel in a minute. I go over there, throw up a video that did not perform well on TikTok. I didn't even think it was that funny. It's not that good. Boom, goes not viral, but 6,000 views in an hour. And I'm like, man. And we jump over 100 subscribers on that channel, which was a goal I couldn't even get to 7 years ago when I was making videos consistently and putting effort into them. Well, thank you, Talia. Yeah, I will definitely be posting more. I've got a couple little clips I'm going to cut out of that particular newest one, drop those on TikTok, and then in the morning, film a video for this channel, drop that. I just ran out of time today because I was doing client stuff, answering emails. A job opportunity presented itself to me that makes more money and is less work. So I was considering putting in for that. Same type of work I do. Still not hot about it. I would still rather be traveling, vlogging, and doing this and making comedy skits. But everything is in due time. Bridge will unfold. If we stop and go back, take a couple deep breaths and look around, we see the bridge unfolding. Hey, Nicole, how you doing? Welcome in. This is probably a good time for you to be on, right? Grateful for my health. No movement yet with SP, but I'm affirming like crazy and acting like the best version of me. That's great to hear, George. These gloves are going to be a pain in the ass, and it's cold as hell. But that's great to hear, George, that you're happy and grateful for your health. And I'm happy to hear that you're doing your affirmations and everything. But remember, this is a lesson I keep pushing to people too. Be careful. Obviously, do your techniques because techniques help you get in the state. But we want to jump into the state of already having. So even though we don't have our SPs at the moment, in some cases, or our SPs not doing what we want in some cases, we need to be in the state of it has already happened. And now the techniques are just to get you to that state. So as long as the affirmations are getting you to feeling that your SP is with you now, continue to do them. If they're not doing it, add some other techniques to it. Let me see. It's 8 in the morning for you. That's not too bad. When everyone as you pushed out video, I thought our reality, no one can manifest us because no one has free will in our reality, but your friend manifested you. My friend manifested me. I'm trying to remember what story I told there. My friend manifested me. Dev, give me more information on that. So basically, the point is, the only one who has the free will is us because it's our reality. Oh, that was my brother, not my friend. No, so it becomes a natural thing. That is a good point you bring up. But at the same time, we are the only ones with free will. And you're not going to do anything that you don't want to do. Like, me and my brother are tight, so it is expected. Like, me and my brother are, like, very, very close. We talk to each other. We know, like, everything about each other. We support each other always. So I was going to buy my brother a gift regardless. I just didn't know what to get him. So I'm looking for a gift for my brother. He did not want me to buy him a chessboard. He didn't picture me or use me as a specific person. This was not him taking my free will to make me do something. He said, wouldn't it be wonderful if I had a really nice professional chessboard? And at the same time, the universe always looks for the quickest, easiest way to get you something. So I happened to be in Mexico in a very nice store, and I happened to see on the bottom corner a chess set. And then the thought of me and my brother playing chess and recently buying a chessboard that was kind of shitty together made me think, man, that would be a cool gift for my brother. I wonder if he'll like it. And I even told my SP, I'm like, I don't know if he's going to like it. She goes, does he like chess? I'm like, when we were kids, he did. And then I'm like, but I kind of feel drawn to get him this. I do want to get him a gift, and it's a very nice gift. And she goes, I think he'll like it. So kind of all that stuff twisted into like the universe used me as the quickest method to get my brother what he wanted. But he didn't specifically choose me that, yes, Nick's going to be the one who gets me my manifestation. He just simply said, wouldn't it be wonderful if, and somebody who's already out looking to buy him a gift happens to see something that's exactly the perfect gift that he wanted. So that's how that is. It's, my free will wasn't taken, and he didn't use it to manipulate me. That's just, I added that story in there just because it was like boggling my mind that, man, it's crazy that he wanted that, and the universe used me as the conduit. But it was nothing against my free will because I was already doing that out of my own free will, buying him a gift. Just didn't know what gift to get him. Kind of showed me the path. But in terms of that, no. If you say no one can manifest you to do anything, then no one can. I learned that from Tone is simply manifesting. He brings up that point. Naya says that too, and she's more mystical, like she classifies herself as a witch. It's more like thought. Yeah, more like thought transmission. Yeah, it was kind of like looking for a gift for him. And then I was like, I don't know. And I kept telling SP, I don't know what to get him. I don't know what to get him. And then, boom, like I see a chessboard. And I go through this whole thing. I was having those feelings for it. So I was like, I just feeling that I should get him that. So, yeah, thought transmission sums it up pretty good. I should have brought a coffee out here because it is cold. Ugh. So what else are you guys up to tonight? Well, it's nighttime for me, daytime for some of you. I'm gonna drink this whole case of water. I don't even know why I'm drinking water in the cold. So what videos do you guys want to see coming up? Like we have one on beliefs coming up. We got one on. Oh, Dev, you're in New York. It was actually nice when I went to New York like a month ago. I went there like all 70, 80 degree days. I got in the wrong, me and SP went there together. We got on the wrong boat because we wanted to go see the Statue of Liberty Island. We wound up taking a cruise because the guys stopped us at the harbor because we drove there cross country. They stopped us at the harbor and they're like, hey, you want to go see the Statue of Liberty? We said, yeah. He goes, oh, and you go to Ellis Island and this and the bridge. We said, cool. It was real quick. And he goes, hold on, let me get the guy. And then we pay for it. And I'm like, I think we just got scammed. But then turns out the harbor was a real one. We go on the tour and it takes you to the Statue of Liberty, but just near it for a photo opportunity on the boat. But we don't actually get to go on the island. So, Dev, you got to tell me which boat to take when I go back there to actually see the Statue of Liberty Island. Self-concept and laser focus on manifestation. All right, we'll make some videos on that or we'll start talking about it now. I don't know if this is the best thing you want to listen to right when you wake up, this voice. I know it's not when I wake up. No, that's low self-concept, but it's also making a joke. My face does look fat as hell today, though, because I've been eating like a slob all day. 2 donuts and 2 Klondike bars and a leftover sandwich. That's definitely the meals of champions. Lean, mean, fighting machines. I actually got to find some food after this. My fat ass is hungry. And no gym. This is like I'm like hustling as hard as I can to get replied to all these emails, coaching sessions and stuff like that. And I'm happy that success stories are coming in. I'm going to try and do like maybe 1 success story a week or something until they become more frequent. And then and if obviously the people give me permission. Hey, I need your advice. Should I manifest a long distance relationship with SP or an actual relationship? Because I am from the US and she's from Nepal. To be honest, I've never seen the Statue of Liberty. Oh, you're like me in Chicago. I've never been to like half the side. I've never been to the Bean. I live in Chicago. I've never been to the Bean. But what do you call it? So you live here. She lives in Nepal. Well, what is the honest thing that you want? I mean, I don't think you want a long distance relationship unless that's something you're into and you want the long distance relationship. Manifest that. But remember, like I said, it's a trap that we all fall into, myself included. We're manifesting. So when we're manifesting, we're in the process of doing something. It's what do you call it? It's a verb. A verb is an action, right? So manifesting is an action. We want to be receiving and having and being in already. So just that's like a little preface. But I would say instead of a long distance relationship, if you really want to be in a regular relationship with her, go right to the end and picture the scene that, I don't know, do you want to live in Nepal or do you want her to be in New York? Or do you want to be somewhere completely different with her? Um, I would say pick a scene that implies you're already done and put no limits on it. I mean, it could happen in a day, a week, a month, or years. I mean, it's when I'll tell the story about this, about long distance relationships, and I would always hear the stories about, oh, me and SP were separated by 1,000,000 miles across the world, and then we got back together. And I would be like, oh, well, that's a crazy story. I don't have no idea. That's bullshit. Well, my first SP, I failed to manifest. I was trying and trying and script. Oh, it didn't work. It didn't work. Oh, what the fuck? What do I do? Oh, there's a third party now. I was freaking out. I didn't know what to do. Robert Sink, tell me what to do. Okay, do a visualization. No, it didn't work. Kim Velez, tell me what to do. Oh, Kim Velez is kind of hot. I think, I gotta go do another method. So basically, that was me with the first SP. And then I kept fearing she's gonna move to Florida. She's gonna move to Florida because she kept talking about moving to Florida. She messaged me one day, I'm moving to Florida. I'm like, oh no, it's happening. What do I do? And then I see a picture. One of her quotes, I never post pictures with guys online. I have to be dating him for a while. All of a sudden, I get a picture of a guy online. It's like, no, third party. She's moving to Florida. He's going with her. Well, I talked to my best friend, who's a master manifester himself. Actually, one of the most impressive ones I've ever seen. He told me, he goes, she'll be back. And this was just him speaking off reality of like, didn't like her really. He goes, her dumb ass will be back within a year. He goes, and she'll be done with that idiot. And he goes, and he'll be used and abused. 1 year later, to the date almost. It's literally 1 year later. She came back. That's fucking crazy, yeah, right? I don't know if I should use the name. But he was 100% right. He got... She was back 1 year later, a couple weeks after that, or a couple months, I can't remember. Like, I would hear from her here and there. I didn't care. I'm focused on my own SP journey and being with my current SP, and I didn't give a shit about that. So, but she came back within a year. You don't have to say a year. Maybe you just say, she comes back. She comes to live here as soon as possible. And then at the same time, then that dude's gone, and then she was messaging me frequently while I was still with this SP, or like we're like friends with benefits. This was most recently. She actually texted me today too. This first SP sent me a message that said she screenshotted me and Lily. I'll just use her name because you guys already know the vlog. So she sent me a picture of me and Lily's page on Instagram because it's suggesting it to my friends and family. I didn't want my friends and family to know, but I kept fearing that. And then boom, guess what? My loudmouth cousin finds it and shows it to my whole family. And they all know because I had a big mouth when I was reacting to everything. So like my family does not like Lily, but I guess they're kind of coming around a little bit. Even my mom was in the live. I didn't know this. She was in the live the other day and my brother told me, and then I saw her commenting and stuff. But she goes, if you're happy, I'm happy. So whatever. Then, well, me and Lily got this vlog going and stuff. But the first SP screenshotted it and sent it to me today. So basically, the point is, Dev, there's no circumstance that matters. If you want to manifest her there, I'm just saying I waited a year, but I also didn't wait a year. I've moved on to something better. So now you're freaking me out, chill. Well, I'm showing you what not to be, what I was when I started this. Start by affirming nothing stands between me and my SP or my fears and insecurities never manifest. Yes. But you're saying start there also at the same time. Don't like use this as steps like, okay, we'll start here and then next I'll do this and then I'll do that and then I'll have the result. Because manifestation, Dylan James says it, manifestation is instant. It could happen right now. She could just call you up and be like, hey, I want to move to America and marry you and get a green card or whatever. Not to use you, but whatever, I don't know. But I want to be an American citizen. How do I do it? Help me. Or I want to come visit America and then fall in love with you when she gets here. Let's play the what if game for good stuff instead of what we always do naturally. What if this happens? Because then that would happen. Yeah, it makes sense. Logically speaking, yeah, that will fuck me up. So use it in a positive way. But at the same time, what else what did you just say that I was going to reply to? Oh, yeah. But yeah, you just want to... I'm only 19 and she's 22. Chasing older women too, Dev, just like me. 25 and 40 is a lot bigger difference, though. What'd you do? Set your Tinder range to fucking 8,000 miles? My Tinder was doing that for a while, too. It was like Mr. Worldwide, but I ain't going to half these countries I've never even heard of. But I have been traveling countries through this channel. I've met a lot of people from all over the place, which is awesome. I love talking to you guys and hearing about your countries, because I want to start doing more traveling. How I pushed out SP back. Boy, Adam, I'm kind of confused by that question, I'm going to be honest. But I do want to cuddle her. I met her on Clubhouse. Well, this is going to attest to me being old as fuck. Somebody called me mid on one of the comedy videos the other day, and I had to look up what mid meant, so that's how fucking old I feel. So I don't know what Clubhouse is. I don't think I could see the picture of your SP on here. This is, I don't think you could show me, but yes, if you would like to show me, sure. And I don't know what Clubhouse is, but I do want to cuddle her. Okay, yeah, then that's what you do. That's your end scene. You cuddling her in a nice, cozy place, watching a show that you like, and just saying, like, man, I remember when I never thought I was going to get to do this or whatever. Your youngest talk like that. Yeah, some fucking kid told me, he goes, this video is mid. The W, yeah, I do know W, though. That started from Andrew Tate, commentate W. Common whatever W, common Kanye W. I keep seeing all those all over TikTok. Common whatever W. That one I know, but the mid one threw me off. My brother's 21. I said, what's mid? He goes, I don't know what the fuck mid is, so we had to look it up. Maybe in New York in an apartment, me and her, I guess. Yeah, whatever scene feels natural. Like, remember, our imagination, we're not playing with reality. We're playing with things that... There are so many things I didn't think were going to ever fucking happen. I mean, if I went from Blocked and all that shit and third parties, and I can never see you again, and all kinds of circumstances with SP. Stuff about, like, getting turned down for my promotion and then not getting the job, getting turned down for my promotion, them hiring somebody else, and then he quits in 2 weeks because I'm manifesting and affirming, and then the next guy gets hired and he almost makes his 90 days but gets fired the last week because he starts fucking shit up all randomly out of nowhere, and then finally I get my promotion, and it reminded me of Neville's thing that whether it be one man or a million men that have to play their part, you will get whatever you want. So it's kind of a misquote or whatever, or paraphrase, but basically, like Neville said, if it's a one man or a million men, they'll all play their part to get you what you want. Okay, so you're doing it's similar to me, but so when you surrender to the universe, that's good, but I would say get more specific on what you want too. So why? Here's what I'm learning in my own personal journey right now with SP. You guys know that I was over SP. I didn't really care what happened. I started this channel. She had reached out to me around the same time I started this channel back in August. I didn't know what I wanted, but I ranted about her, and I thought for my own personal peace, I should just go meet with her. And we meet, we have a date, and then it was like really good. Like, I felt really good. I felt connected again. Then towards the end, when I go to make a move, she goes, I just want to be friends. And then I find out about other dudes, like third parties and stuff. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, because I was mad because that happened in the time we were apart. And I was mad about that. I didn't know if I wanted her back. So we go from, what do you call it? This whole, I said, okay, well, I'm going to use remote seduction and some techniques and stuff. And I believe within a month, I'm going to be friends with benefits, whatever. Because I'm like, I just want to see if you could change an opinion like that. It worked. Okay, so I became friends with benefits with her. Then it started moving towards a relationship. Then I started getting kind of afraid. I started thinking she's going to pull back again. And of course, what'd she do? Pull back to the point of just friends with benefits. And then we get to move forward again. And it's like, that's where we are right now, friends with benefits. But the point is, Dev, what I'm telling you is, be very specific what you want. The only thing that wavers with me is because it's like I know I could be in a relationship with her. I know how to do all the techniques. I've seen the personality shift before, but it's like I'm at the point where I'm tired and I want hands off it. And then I started seeing more of my value when my self-concept went up. And I was like, there's a lot more women that I have stuff in common with that might be a better match. And I'm like, am I giving everything up? Because when you say that woman or no woman, it's like Neville's speech, that man or no man, what he was telling that woman. So for me, I'm cloudy and not sure what I want, so it kind of fucks me up and from getting exactly what I want. I mean, I do have the vlog with her and stuff like that, and I have fun doing that, and I have fun when I'm with her, but my stuff is cloudy and unsure. So for you, with your case of saying you're open to anything, I would say if for your end scene you said cuddling on the couch, you're wondering, or should you say she's your girlfriend or something like that? I say you pick a scene. Here's what you do. You find a scene that encompasses everything you want with her. So if laying and cuddling on the couch, looking at the TV or whatever, or just hanging out and looking into her eyes and doing that whole imaginal scene right there, that scene implies you're dating to you, then that's the scene you go with. But if you don't want a relationship with her, then I would say use remote seduction and just picture friends with benefits like I did. Or I would say go into the end romantic scene picturing that. So be very specific on what you want because the universe will give you exactly what you want. Remember my story of my pec. When I tore my pec, I prayed and begged and just was open to the universe. I said, whatever it takes, I just want to have my range of motion, my strength, and not get fired from my job because I was on probation when this happened. And that's it. I don't care if my chest is deformed. Well, I got full range of motion. I'm strong again. I could do whatever I was doing before. I didn't lose my job, but I have a deformation on my chest. So be very careful what you say because the universe is very specific. People don't realize how important the planning of this is. If they see a scene, it's hard to feel tricky. Write the letter. Thank the letter, God, universe, and describe. I like that, Nicole. Yeah, that's a good idea. Did you go through the Sabbath with your big manifestation? Yeah. So this is what I've been telling people too, like the clients that I've been coaching and people I've been talking to. So basically, like Neville says, sorry, my neck's tight from work. Neville says about the Sabbath being where you're resting in the Sabbath. So it's like you've already done the work and you could rest that your manifestation is finished. It's knowing that creation is finished and trusting the process is done. So when I was telling people, I give them like a list of techniques when I'm coaching them or stuff like that. Well, just coaching, I'm sending emails or voice chatting or whatever. When we're doing the coaching, I say, here's the techniques you should do, what I think is going to work for you, blah, blah, blah. All that stuff, good, all that good shit. But I say if you don't do it every day, that's fine because it's becoming more natural. If you're in a happily committed relationship with your SP, you're not going to be sitting there looking at them. And then she turns to the right and makes a slightly seductive look at me. Oh, yes. And then, no, you're not going to be sitting there scripting it. You're going to be living it. That's your life now. So it feels natural to you. So the point of all these techniques, the techniques don't mean shit. You mean, you don't mean shit, but you're what manifests, not the techniques. The techniques are tools to get you into the state of the wish fulfilled, which is the Sabbath. So when I was doing the sleep technique and the gratitude and all this stuff, I would just wake up happy and grateful. And it's like I knew all my gratitude by heart. When I was sleeping, I was dreaming my affirmations and I was feeling my affirmations throughout the day. I stopped doing the sleep technique about a week and a half into the 2 weeks before the manifestation because I'm like, man, I've been sleeping with her a lot. All that's in your bed right next to you is a pillow or nothing, and you're waking up and it's like, wow, I've slept with her every night this week. Man, it feels great. So I stopped kind of doing a lot of the techniques because it felt so natural, and that's the Sabbath to me. It's like you don't feel the need to do all that stuff. Like I said, the tools, they're tools. You're building a house, you use a hammer and nails for one part, and then you're doing something else, and you got to use different tools for that, and whatever. Like, you could put the tool down when the job is done. You have to be clear. It has to be what you really, really want. Or else nothing like it really happened. When I was still manifesting my SP, I had to get crystal clear and very honest what I want. Yep, that's the hard part. I wish Neville was alive too. No, you got this, Dev. Relax. Just affirm and get excited what you really want these thoughts. Yep. Thank you, Nicole, for all your. Nicole's always very positive and always motivating everyone. Oh, something I realized: if it's a bit tricky, go to the end. It's self-concept, manifesting abilities, and yourself. Need a bit of work. Well, that was for me. That's a good tip too. That scared me, but then I questioned. Yeah, I mean the law, like Neville says, it's the perfect law. It works every time. It's just like I said in another video, it's the patience factor. We're not patient, especially me. And that will be reflected back into stuff. People in your reality will say similar things. I guess Pete tells me, you've got no patience. You got to spend more time with your friends and family. All things that have been sitting in my subconscious, but I'm busy chasing. When you chase, you repel. Chase indicates somebody's running and someone's chasing. What chat was deleted, Dev? I think we all do suck at patience at times too. Oh, it's getting very cold. Yeah, manifesting cures that. Yep. Stay hydrated, my friends. Try and drink plenty of water. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stay on tonight. I'm trying to get out there, but like I said, I answered a ton of emails today, and like the emails could be exhausting. What time is it there by you? It's like about 12:30, almost 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'll probably be jumping off soon because I've been answering emails all throughout the day. And like I said, I do email coaching where it's like I respond, you send me what you want to know about, and then I'll respond to it very detailed and as best I can. And then it's donation based. But I still care about this and I care about everyone on this channel. So it's like I try to give you the best thing. And then, so I'm trying to do that even though it's like all based on possible donations. I do that. And then, which actually somebody donated today, so I'm very thankful to her. I don't know if she wants me to say her name, but she's a great client, and I really want to see her success. And then I did have a video coaching session with someone the other day, and she dropped a success story in the live. I hope she stops in here today too. She had success within hours, which even shocked me. I was like, come on, I'm teaching this stuff. Why don't I get success within hours? So I'm very proud of her. And I spent over the hour phone call with her. Hey, Amari, welcome in. So let me see. Hold on. This sucks because I gotta keep taking the glove off. It's cold as balls out here. Oh, I'm in the garage because I'm at my parents' house again. Though after we finish this live, I'm gonna grab some of my stuff that I brought over here because I was here with my mom since my grandfather passed away. So I was just being over here for her. But I'm gonna grab all the shit that I brought and head back over to the condo after this. I wrote that my friend said that he had intercourse with my SP. Wait, I wrote that my friend had said that he had intercourse with my SP, and I won't do anything about it. And he also said manifestation doesn't work. That's what scared me. Wait, I wrote that my friend said that he had intercourse with my SP. Why would you? And I won't do. Why'd you write that? I don't know if I'm misreading you, Dev, but you wrote down that your friend was going to have intercourse with your SP and tell you that you won't do anything about it, and then tell you manifesting doesn't work. That sounds like a nightmare, not something that you'd actually write. Yeah, I can see why it scared you, but why would you? I don't know if I'm misreading that, but it sounds like you wrote that. Thank you, Amari. I love having you in the lives. You always bring a lot of positivity. Yeah, Deb, if you want to clarify, because I don't know, that sounds crazy. Not crazy in a bad way or anything, but like, I don't know, like it doesn't make sense. Because if you're doing scripting, you want to script for the best. So why would you write a bad situation? Unless you want your friend to have sex with your SP and tell you that manifesting isn't real. I don't. He basically said he will hook up with her, but I know he won't. So basically he's being a cocksucker and fucking with you because you're talking about manifesting. She probably doesn't even talk to him. Well, one, she doesn't. Two, it's your reality, so nothing's going to happen. But if you fear it, also, that's not your friend either, just to let you know. If someone's being a dickhead like that, that ain't your friend. So he's fucking with you on your beliefs. And if I'm not mistaken, you have had success with manifesting before, so you know it works. And we're all here. All of us have some kind of success story. You're looking at me. I wouldn't put my fucking face out here if I didn't believe in manifesting. So that kind of pisses me off that someone would tell you that. But also, we have to remember, be calm, that we also attract all this stuff into our lives. So you fearing losing your SP may be projecting through him acting like that. So I really think, because Dev, you've been on the channel for a while. You've been here since the beginning, I believe. And I do sense a lot of the anxiety and fear in you. And I've been there before too. But it seems like, not in a mean way, but you're stuck kind of in the perpetual manifesting my SP. Like you're in a waiting period or a chasing period or a hoping and a very fearful thing where you might lose her. So I'm telling you, snap the fuck out of that. Like, no more fear. I know it's easier said than done, but no more fear. Get into the belief and do whatever techniques to get you into the belief that it's already done. Because the fear is just going to lead to more negative shit happening. If you got friends like that who are telling you negative shit, step the fuck away from them. You don't need a friend like that. Stay positive. Focus on what you want to do and what you want to manifest. Don't question it. Don't tell anyone your manifestations. Even Neville said don't tell anyone your manifestations. You say, oh, I'm manifesting this girl. You know how many times my old group of friends mocked me when I would talk about it? It's like, they would send me every song where a rapper said manifest and be like, oh, it's literally Nick. Okay, well, guess who I don't hang out with anymore? And guess whose life's going really well? And guess who's making money doing what they like to do? And guess who's having, like, fun, who's got more money, who's traveling, who got the SP that was being manifested that wasn't real? Guess who's got the SP again after all that? Guess who defied all the odds? Guess who got promoted even though I said I'm manifesting a promotion and they said, oh, you can't manifest? Guess who did that? So I'm telling you, if you got friends like that, I just, not to be like that, it kind of triggered from an old situation. Now, granted, everybody shows up the way we expect them to, and I expected that group of friends to be very negative, and maybe you expect him to be like that too, but I wouldn't want you hanging out with anyone like that, just negative like that. Still make sure you are. Nicole, if you're asking me if I make sure I'm in the right place mentally before bed and in the morning, it's about 50-50. I'm going to be honest. I've been so busy. It's like I kind of just knock out as soon as I get home. But so I said this success story. I was focusing on like doing the Neville technique and the Elmer Lockett thing about manifesting $10,000. So what you do is you take $100 bill and you count 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to $10,000. When you count it, you're feeling it in your hands, and you got the 10 grand, right? So I've never done that before. But every night I'm so tired, I start counting the money, and I keep only getting to about 500, and then I knock out. Well, I made an extra $100 yesterday from coaching. I got somebody donated $30 today. I got a gift at work from a client, or not a client, but contractors that work with us at work gave me $100. I got approved for overtime this week that I didn't expect, where I just have to show up and talk for overtime instead of actually doing any kind of labor. So that's basically I'm around like $400, and then probably by the end of this week I already know. So I keep counting up to 100. I've only done that for 2-3 days, but that's the first time I've really like paid attention to manifesting money. I've done it a couple other times, but there's that. Make sure I get everybody read. My affirmation is always get what I want. That's a good affirmation, Amara. That's one of mine too. What's up, my world? Friends should empower, uplift, help you, and become a better version of yourself. Friends and the people you spend time with are very important. Yeah, like they say, the 5 people you spend the most time with are the 5 people you become. Like, that's why instead of trying to change the people I was hanging out with before, I just dropped them. It was easier because they were all very negative. He was like, you shouldn't manifest her because it's black magic and stuff. You call it whatever you want, but it ain't, in my opinion, it ain't black magic. Because if you could go in the Bible and sort it too, you're going to go call everyone who reads the Bible black magic too. What is it? I believe it's Matthew. I want to say, no, it's not Matthew. I'm going to look up the right thing, but it's one of the Bible quotes says, believe you have received it, and, I'm going to fuck it up. But, whatever you shall ask in prayer and believe you have already received, it shall be yours. Paraphrased heavily, but that's basically it. That's from the Bible. Neville talks about it, and I've heard it, a couple other people mention it. I've read the Bible twice. Well, I didn't read it. I listened to it on audiobook to compare what Neville was saying. And yeah, all the stories that he tells, like you could hear, even stories he don't talk about, I was finding manifesting in it. Before me and SP broke up, I was thinking about it, and even had a dream about us breaking up a month or 2 ago. And I'll tell you, it all unfolded the way it's... Yeah, my world, it's exactly the same. Every time before me and SP split up, I had dreams about it. But also, it wasn't the dream that caused it. I was having fears. If you go back and trace, I was having fears, doubts, or in one of the instances, which was the time before this, I kind of was done with her at that point. But as you guys know, I'm back together with her. There's no official title or anything, but we're dating, but we're kind of not, and we have the vlog together too. So if you guys have been checking out the vlog, I appreciate everyone watching and subscribing to that, and I appreciate you guys checking it out. You guys get your swag back, desire financial freedom, get that beast of a body. Welcome in, Hashan. How you feeling today? You hit any PRs? My ass is killing me because I actually worked out and did legs with SP. And if you've been watching the channel with the vlog stuff too, now you guys all know who my SP is too. She got a big, strong ass, and fucking my legs are weak because I haven't trained them in a month. So my ass is on fire. I agree we shouldn't share our own manifestation. Yeah, that's even one of Neville's rules. Keep it to yourself. Dev, do the push-ups. I did that counting money about 2 months ago, and I got one. Oh wow, $1,500 out of it. Yeah, you should. That's the thing. It's like I've done it a few times here and there. I used to picture walking through work counting like $300 bills. I don't know why. I just wanted to pick a reasonable number. And I go to work, and I forgot what it was. This was around this time last year too, and the building manager gave me he gave me money for a gift card or something like that. And whatever it was like only like 100 or 150 of it was actual new money. The other stuff was like some kind of change or whatever, but there was 3 $100 bills in my wallet at the end, which was I was counting. Stop worrying about your desire and work on yourself. As a man, we don't have anything else but our masculinity. Yeah, I agree with that, Hashan. We don't have to worry about our desire. Start living. Work on ourselves too. This is a big thing too that I wanted to talk about. Besides your SP, what else do you like to do in life? what other hobbies do you have? Because think about it, you get SPs in your life. I'm guilty of this too. When SP comes back in, you latch the fuck on because you have no personality and you have nothing else. Before I met SP, what was I? I was writing comedy skits and short films every day. I was making comedy skits. I was talking to people in the film industry. I was lifting my weights every day. Before the chest tear, I was always working out. I was building up a high self-concept. I was feeling good about myself. I had a whole thing, and then SP came in, and then it's like, okay, well, this would be also between like our breakups too. Like we went through five breakups. So in our breakup times, it would be, well, what am I going to do? Like, okay, I can't just sit here and do nothing, and the SP's not here, so I would focus on me, and I would fucking build the fuck up. And then by the time I get her, it's like, yeah, but I have all that stuff going. I'll get back to that after this. What do you want to do this weekend? What do you want? And then now we're up their ass too much, and then it's repelling and not wanting, and it's chasing them, it's putting them on the pedestal. So at the same time, I want you guys to have other hobbies too. Like, Sean, you love lifting weights, and you're about to be Mr. California in November. For me, I want to build my body the way I want it. I want to achieve the things I want to achieve with this channel, with the vlog channel with her, but on top of that, the comedy channel, which I finally feel like I could make a real go at. But here is the first time I've made money online, and it's doing something I like talking about. It's doing something I feel like I'm good at, and people are telling me I'm making an impact, so I'm focusing a lot of my attention here. But SP's back in my life now. What have I done today? Today, she was waiting on me to text her back because what am I doing? Answering emails, setting up coaching calls, making this live, writing down ideas for videos to do, editing the video of me and her, which, yeah, that's still related to us, but it's also a little bit of a business endeavor, because if that channel takes off with vlogging and we're getting ad revenue, then it's amazing because we can make money traveling, and she could be part of that. But then also I'm talking to my brother about comedy skits and stuff. So that's me personally. For you guys, have other things going. Have all your irons in the fire. Do a bunch of stuff that you love. Because what does Neville say? Why does it have to be that man or no man? When he was talking to the woman, like, if it was revealed that man was the greatest murderer of the world or thief or whatever, do you still want him or no man? Or if he was to be dead, like, not to wish anything bad or picture anything bad. But if SP didn't exist, or you didn't have SP or didn't even know about SP, what would you be doing with your life? So I'm not saying don't manifest your SPs. I'm just saying we need to have other stuff going on in our lives. We're not just here on the earth to experience only that one aspect of spirituality. Any good affirmation for money? Money comes to me easy, effortlessly, and I forgot the rest. I take it from Joseph Murphy, but I just keep saying easy and effortlessly. Money comes to me easy and effortlessly. Oh, and in abundance. I believe that's the rest of the line. Whenever I cuddle my pillow, I imagine her face. I do the same thing. As weird as it is, I will take the pillow and use the pillow because it gives you weight and feeling like someone's there. And then if you're good at imagining like us, then visualizing, then yeah, it works perfect. Works well for me, yeah. So you do it too, Nicole. You should manifest being a well-known comedian. I would like to see you in some shows or movies. I would love to do that too. A lot of it is, I actually wound up not using manifestation when I was doing it, because I was like in the law of attraction phase when I was really heavily into doing what I was doing. I was just like, all I knew was sports and grinding. So it's like, okay, audition didn't work, set up as many auditions, go. But then I was in the feeling state of like, I always get rejected for jobs. And I was like, I'm going to be like Rocky and Stallone. Well, Stallone was getting turned down for jobs all the way up till he was 30, and he made Rocky. So I was like, I have to go learn how to write and do everything. So throughout that process, I wound up becoming a writer, director, actor. I just wanted to act in movies. But then it's like, okay, well, comedy sells. So I learned to do, I feel like I've always been kind of funny. Everybody always told me that. But I never have laughed at any of my own. Well, a couple here and there. But I've never really laughed at anything I say myself. But I wound up learning so much more. So that's another thing too, another point. It's manifesting and in life. Our negative parts of our life, or the rejections or the bad things or the times where we're spiraling, could lead us into the action or movement that sets us apart from the crowd. Like now, whenever I meet other actors and stuff, it's like I know how to do photography. I know how to run a camera. I learned about that. I saved up my money on my day job. I bought all my own camera equipment. I paid for the thing. I did. I learned how to edit. All the stuff I didn't have to do. I learned the whole industry. So, anyway, yeah, back to Dev's point. Yes, I would love to be doing stuff like that. So I'm kind of trying to get back into it. Remember when we just started? Remember when we just started? We don't give this. Have a life part as well. Yeah, I agree. Sorry, Nicole. I was reading it, but you ever get that where you're reading, but you're not reading? You see the words, you're going through it. So I had to just do that like 3 times. But yes, I agree with Nicole. Hopefully we see her with you on the next live on YouTube. Well, we have to get Nick and Lily channel to 100. I don't want Lily on this channel. She can't know about Mystic. All she knows is I'm a life coach, but she thinks it has to do with personal training and fitness. She wasn't really listening when I told her, which I was affirming for too. I was affirming she doesn't give a shit what I do other than that. And I do want you guys to all be able to see and talk with her stuff, but we just won't talk manifesting. But we have to get the Nick and Lily channel to 100 so we could go live, or we have to get Life of Lily and Nick on TikTok to 1,000 so we could go live. But I've paid for some promotions and stuff on there, slowly going up. Here I can't do that. Loads of money flows instantly into my life. Hell yeah, Dev. There you go. Why do I get the urge to text her so bad sometimes? My world, I would guess same reason as me. You don't have anything else going on at the moment. And if you do, you want to share it with her. So in my case, it's like be so completely immersed in whatever you're doing in your own life that it doesn't matter. You still think about her, you still hold good feelings, but you don't have to text her. Like, phone works 2 ways. You reprise too. Put yourself up on a pedestal. I don't even know why I put the glove on. Yeah, Talia, a little bit. Getting a little bit sleepy. I say we go for 8 more minutes, guys. It'll put us at 1 hour. I hate ending it because we have so many people here. I love talking to all you guys. But I do have to get some rest so I can get to tomorrow to answer more emails, do more stuff, more clients. And I do have to film. I do have to start editing the next part of the vlog. I do have to stop and meet with my brother for a little bit about comedy skits. And I do have to go to work, my regular job, and I do have to get to the gym because I missed it today doing all this stuff. Very hard to balance, but I affirm it's not when that happens. Yeah, remember that. Love that you are the prize. Yeah, you already got the text and call. Feel like it's already done. Don't worry. Hey, also, that's where that's where inner conversations come in too. You want to text her so bad? Send the message that you want to her in your head and have her reply the way you want her to reply. That's what I would do, especially when I was blocked. That's what I loved about being blocked. Because I was writing the story. I love to write. I'm a writer naturally. So I was just writing the story in my own head. It's like, I'd be like, man, baby, it's a long day at work. Oh, sorry, baby, about that. I can't wait to cook you a meal. Yeah, I haven't had one of your meals in a long time. I've never had one of your meals, and we laugh about it. And then I picture LOL, I picture the little emojis, and then like, and then start flirting and stuff like that. I don't know how to go all into it right now, but because I've been actually playing with those a little bit right now because I'm not getting the exact conversation I want. So I'll revise if you are in contact with her, I'll revise the conversation that we're having right as we're having it to turn out more to what I want, but still also maintain whatever was actually happening so I could react to the 3D properly. Yeah, if you feel inspired action, you could text her too. Thanks for your masculine presence in the mindset community. No problem, Hashan. I love to do this. And I want to start bridging more of I was actually going to, because I missed my workout today, I was actually going to live stream this from the gym, but it would be hard to like today. Well, today was arm day. I was picturing doing pull-ups with it, but I had an urge to do pull-ups today, but I didn't do those either. But I could have just set this up over there, but then I can't listen to music. I would have had to stop and pick up my old phone to listen to music and then do this. Or more specifically, movie tributes to action heroes. I did that last time. It didn't go well, so I won't text her. Yeah, don't reach out. Like I said, inner conversations. Inspired action is, for example, when I saw my SP, when I was blocked by SP and everything was going bad, and there was a third party and everything, but I did all the stuff, I buckled down, and I felt the inspired action when I saw her best friend at the gym, who I'd only met one time before, and I was like, I bet she recognized me. I bet she recognized me. She turned, and then her and her daughter were, that's him. I saw them mouth the words, that's him. And then I was like, I should go talk to her, but no, I feel like an idiot. I don't know what to do. And then I feel like just a calmness come about me. And then it says, if you don't talk to her, not with like a inner voice, but I didn't hear an actual voice, but like a feeling. And the feeling translated was, if you don't talk to her now, you're going to regret it forever. And then I go to talk to her, and that's what led to the Bridge of Events, where we set up a whole like fake run-in with me and SP to get us back together. So that's an inspired action. Waiting around, like, maybe I should text her. Maybe if I flip this coin and the coin comes up on heads, then I'll send her a text. And then you flip it and it comes up on tails. And then it says 2 out of 3. And then eventually you find a way to talk yourself into sending the message deep down knowing that it's going to be negative because it's not real inspired action. Oh, thank you, Amara. Yeah, I'm very proud of it, and I'm happy we're getting success stories already. Like Christina came in the live, yesterday and talked about her success within hours of doing it, and which shocked me. Like I said, I'm like, come on, I'm teaching the stuff. I'd like to get success in a couple hours. So I was very happy for her. I'm proud of her. Yeah, don't force the 3D. I'm the biggest guilty person of that. RSP can text us too if they really want to. Yep, and they will. And they do. Yeah, that is kind of a bird before land to my world, because actually I've been getting a lot of people reaching out to me. Right before this Mexico trip and the whole vlog thing, I had one of my friends from high school reach on the Mexico trip. One of my best friends from high school reached out to me. We were talking about SP and his soon-to-be wife, and we were talking. And then another guy reached out and asked me for a workout training plan. And then another close friend from high school. So it's weird. A lot of people are coming into my life. The coin thing is me legit. Yeah, I got a special coin for it and everything. Always with my SP. Heads or tails? It's always heads. Heads will be the message. It's a British coin that my brother gave me. Thank you, Omar. All right, guys, we got 2 minutes left because I'm about to piss my pants because I've been drinking a lot of water all day today to at least filter out whatever salt and garbage I've been eating since I didn't get to the gym. But I do plan on trying, not promising, to go live tomorrow morning, and trying but not promising to go live tomorrow night. I do want to drop a video on this channel. We'll talk about beliefs, I guess. And God damn, all these messages coming through. So I will plan on doing that. And I really appreciate all your guys' support. I would love it if you go over and check out Lily and Nick on YouTube, which is our thing. There's links in the community tab. And if you go on TikTok, if you like TikTok, we got little highlights on there. Hey, Amy, how you doing? Sorry, it's coming towards the end of this, too. It's cold as hell out in the garage, but we'll have a better live, hopefully, tomorrow. I need to work and go to the gym early. Bye, my friend. Dev, hit the workout. Work on yourself. Hell yeah, Hashan, get a great workout in. We'll talk to you tomorrow. I have never got old friends come back. Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly, but I've noticed this. It's not every time, but I've noticed that it flips on sign. Texting. What side it flips on? It's texting her. Yeah. First time. Oh, this is the first time joining the live, Amy? Oh, it sucks because I have to pee really bad, and this is like an hour in, and it's 1 a.m. by me. Plus, I've been replying to emails all day, but I'm going to try. If you could get on this time tomorrow, You know what I'm gonna do it tomorrow. We'll go tomorrow again around 11 p.m. or 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. Central Standard Time. Yo, this girl who was the age of my SP was flirting with me, and she was saying I want to marry you. I said, but you're older than me, so I turned her off. I mean, Dev, if you want to play around with that stuff too, where you're talking to them and like flirting and building up your self concept, for sure, do that too. You don't have to put your life on hold because you're waiting on an SP. Not that we're waiting, we're not waiting for anything. We're living in the end. But even when I was living in the end, I was also still talking to other women, but I never did anything with any of them. Good morning, so grateful for the work you're doing. Very inspiring. Thank you. P.S. Don't piss your pants. It's warm at first. Thank you, Willow. Yes, yes. It is freezing cold out in Chicago right now, but peeing in my pants would be a nice warming up effect. But I don't want to do that. Actually, one of the videos me and SP have on the vlog, I believe it's only on TikTok, but I'm gonna throw it on YouTube too. Is a video of me pissing in the ocean for the first time. She took my ocean pissing virginity. You have 14 people, and I know, Amara. I'm like, come on. There was like, why couldn't this happen when we had the 2 people? She left me unseen, didn't care because I only care about her. There you go. I mean, that's the attitude you got to get with your SP too. I've done that too. Like that's the like take that one from like now my first SP came back into the picture, being able to ignore her. I've got her unseen. At one point, it was like, no, I have to reply right away. Get that with your current SP too. The coin thing, my world, the coin thing is really annoying. Yeah, I know the coin thing is very annoying. I do it all the time. Are you still manifesting your SP? As of now, yes. Actually, Amy, if you go look on our community tab, we have started a vlog together. There's still no official title, but we're dating, and like it's a weird situation. I mean, we're going to spend New Year's together at a cabin with her family, and I think my brother's going to go. And like, so we're like introducing the families to, well, I've already know her family very well, but then she's going to meet my brother, who we all know I'm very close with. And she was talking about doing Christmas stuff together. I'm buying her a Christmas gift. I believe she may have got me one already. We're taking her granddaughter to the zoo light. So, I mean, honestly, at this point, I guess I've already manifested her, but I did start a vlog with her. If you'd like to check that out, it's called Lily and Nick on YouTube. The link is in our community tab, and we're on TikTok as well, Life of Lily and Nick, but we still have a lot more stuff to film and get out. But I'm doing more editing for that tomorrow. But I don't want to cheat on her if I have her in my mind. Dev, I felt the same way. I did the same thing. I went on dates. I actually even made out with a girl who was even older. I went on a date with a 58-year-old chick, but she was smoking hot. Like, she's hotter than any like young girl I was ever with. So I was kind of disappointed that one didn't pan out. But then I didn't care when she stopped talking to me and ghosted me and said, I'm too old for you, because I wanted only my SP. Thank you, Amy. Hey, man, have a moment with her when you see her. Have a moment with her. What do you mean have a moment with her when I see her? Good moment? I would check your vlog, especially for motivation. Thank you, Amy. Yeah, see, that's why one of the things I wanted to do too was with the vlog, it's like you could see, actually play an I Spy game. You could see times where she says things and you could see it in my eyes and I won't react, or you could see me acting like more desperate in certain parts, because even I was watching it and cringing, but I knew what was going through my head at the time, especially when I'm liquored up. You could see when I'm drinking, you could see it's like easier where I'm like more like, I mean, I got very emotional at one point. Um, so, but that's not on film, but that was when we got back home after one of the points on the trip. But yeah, you could definitely see like the point of that vlog and sharing it with you guys is, one, motivation, because anything's possible, and two, we can watch me fucking up live and then come back here and discuss it. But my only request is don't go over there and talk about manifesting all I am as a life coach and personal trainer or whatever to her, whatever she thinks. Like magical lights, I can show the world. Yeah, yeah. It's like basically in Chicago, there's a zoo called Brookfield Zoo. It's in a suburb outside of Chicago, and you got to buy the zoo membership and stuff. But it's the zoo at nighttime with 2 million lights everywhere. It's all Christmas themed and stuff like that. We brought her granddaughter last year, but SP was being a major B and C word at the same time. It was horrible for me, but her granddaughter was having a good time, and I was happy for that. I bought her like she did, like I bought her granddaughter like a little stuffed animal and stuff like that, a little stuffed wolf, because I love wolves, and I guess she did too. So everyone is you pushed out, I guess. So I bought her a little thing, and she had a good time. And because I was a little bit annoyed because I knew from how SP acted and how we've known each other at that point, I knew she was going to leave after that. But so I made sure the little girl had a good time. But this year we're all going back again. This time she's bringing her daughter, which is the mother of her granddaughter, and her son-in-law, which me and her son-in-law have actually become very close and friends. So he just don't know about manifesting either. He actually kind of needs to know about it though. Can I see myself in third person view with my SP when I see mental pictures? I've done that before too. Only danger to it is a third party could arise from it, is what someone said. And a third party arose around the same time. I don't know if I credit it to that, because you're seeing, but if you know for sure it's you, you shouldn't. So I think it was just coincidental, because I did have a lot of fear of third party, and I was watching videos on how to get rid of third parties at the same time, because I was like, just in case one comes in, I want to know how. No point. If you think about third party, it's third party, so don't worry about that. But yeah, if third person works better, I would. One of my things is I fade from third to first. I do both at the same time for the same vision. Yeah, basically a step grandpa. Basically the story was when I met her, I felt like Steve Carell and the 40-Year-Old Virgin, because if you guys have watched the vlog, or you see what she looks like. People always say I look 35. When she met me, she thought I was like 35. I thought she was like early 30s, late 20s. She's 40, but I met her when she was 38, and I was 2 weeks into being 24 when I met her. And we sat down at this shitty Mexican food place that's only good when you're drunk. And I said, so wait, you have a kid? Because she brought it up, and she goes, actually, I got three. I'm like, three? I'm like, well, you look good for having three. And she goes, yeah, and a granddaughter who's 8. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, holy shit. I'm like, that's the whole 40-Year-Old Virgin plot line. And yet here I am. I'm just fill these waters out later. All right, guys, though, I'm really going to pee my pants, so I'm going to have to let you go. I love you guys very much. You got this. All of your manifestations are going to come true. I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to try between 11 p.m. and 12 to go live. Again, I'm going to try and make this a daily thing. Not 100% sure it's going to happen, but I'm going to try. We'll go live tomorrow night. I'm going to pop out a video tomorrow, hopefully get a couple recorded for the rest of the week. And then for sure, check out the vlog, Lily and Nick here on YouTube. Links are in the community tab. I appreciate you guys very much. Love you guys a lot. Good night, Amara. I've seen you right there. So I'll see you guys. Stay classy, San Diego.